Love it.
Running low on energy? Well, let's fly. This is Marvel Raj. Don't clip the wings.
Hey, chill.
Oh, they made me do this. Right here on IloveMarvel.live.
I'm trying to get them myself. Everybody, welcome back to it. Oh, you know what? They always tell us, guys, do your damn TikToks. And we're always like, yeah. Today, the team actually got together and used their big brains and they made a TikTok, which is actually super funny. Oh my God. And it fits in line with what we're going to be talking about in this hour. We're talking about broke people.
Yo.
Damn it, man. Should we be giving broke people any love? Do broke people really deserve to be told nyaktanda, you know? Do broke people deserve what's in our pants? You can't get it if you're broke, bruh. Ang tingisi, but you can't get it if you're broke, bruh. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. And before all of that happens, we're going to go into the news. Then we're going to have our bum rush. And then we're going to talk about it. But for now, here's ESON and Aliso with the news. Let's go, baby.
It's top of the hour. Time for news on IloveMarvel.live.
Good morning, everybody. The time is 12:04. I am Isona Ndaliso with your news bulletin. ENCA reports billions of years ago, Mars was home to lakes and oceans. But where all the water went to transform the planet into the desolate rock we know today has been something of a mystery. Most of it was thought to have been lost to space, but a new study funded by NASA proposes that it didn't go anywhere but is trapped within minerals in the crust. We're saying that the crust forms what we call hydrated minerals. So minerals that actually have water in their crystal structure. Ava Scheller, lead author of the new paper in Science, told AFP. Goddamn. So that's where all the water in Mars went. How do they know that?
So now, all I'm hearing is life on Mars is possible.
Life on Mars is possible.
Life on Mars
For
is
humans,
so
though?
possible. Yeah.
But our type.
I mean, look, you know, we have to evolve. Just like how Charles Darwin says that giraffes had short necks and they evolved. We're gonna get on Mars and we're going to evolve as humans. We're probably gonna have such strong teeth that we'll be able to like bite the rocks and water will fall out. Trees will be like apples. I mean, rocks will be like apples to us on Mars. You know, just bite a rock and then water comes out. You don't know.
Maybe
we will evolve. It's on now. You know,
it will take a couple of millennia.
Dude, everything crazy, everything revolutionary sounds like a bad example. Leonardo da Vinci told people about the helicopter, and people are like, "That's stupid." Because he had first like blueprints for a helicopter and how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
And people are like, that's stupid. You're telling me this thing that doesn't go like this, but it goes like this. It's gonna fly. Please, sir. Please. So you never know.
Sit down. So I don't know if it was yesterday or it was on Monday.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to you guys about David Dobrik's incident and how brands are backing away from him. He's a YouTuber. For those of you who don't know, he's a YouTuber. He used to be a Viner, and now he's one of the richest YouTubers in the world at the moment. Yeah. And there have been some allegations of just ill treatment from him and his vlog squad. So his assistant had something to say about that.
What is his
So David Dobrik's former assistant and current vlog squad member Natalie addresses the allegations against the group for the first time. Natalie Marijuana is speaking out about the allegations involving David Dobrik. On Monday, March the 22nd, the YouTuber's former assistant turned business partner issued a statement saying that she does not condone any social misconduct or abuse. I spent a lot of time thinking about the recent allegations, and because of the severity, it's taken me time to process, she wrote. Like many of you, I'm upset and angry and do not condone the behavior detailed in the article or any social misconduct for that matter. Dobrik's childhood friend who has amassed, is that the word? Right? Amassed more than 4 million Instagram followers and become an internet star in her own right, continued, I want to make it clear that I acknowledge, hear, and support those who came forward and I stand by the victims. Guys, there's a lot of allegations about a lot of people at the moment right now,
Yeah.
especially like famous people.
The world's coming to an end.
You know what? That's what I say.
Yeah.
You know,
Bro. Well,
yes.
how are people doing so many wrong things at the same time?
At the same time.
I don't know. I don't know if you're just getting smarter and exposing what's bad, or if people are just really reckless.
Reckless.
Every day when you're telling us the news, we have to find out about a politician or an artist or anyone who's in the limelight who's not working straight or thinking straight, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And it's like, if Kutlwano is getting busted for this, now why am I also doing it? Like, a lot of people they don't stop. And that's just, I don't know, it's not even ignorance anymore because they know what's going on. I just don't think they care. So there's that. Yeah, guys, that was the end of your news bulletin with myself, Asona Ndali. So I'm passing over to your sports headlines with Sio Mali.
Bringing you all the sporting news. This is sports on ilovemarvel.live.
The time is 8 minutes past 12. It is the 24th of March 2021. I am Sionisa Mali with the sports headlines. In rugby news, SA Rugby mourns death of former Western Province President Ronnie Manson. In more rugby news, England dropped down in World Rugby rankings. Springboks remain number 1. I will elaborate about this at the bottom of there, but now back to the Melville Rush.
Okay.
Wow.
Back into the Melville Rush, baby. You're right here with us, and we are talking about everything that's on the bum rush right now, everything that's on your trend list, and what are you seeing and what's happening. I'm so happy right now, man, because on my trend list, it's my favorite guy to make fun of. Yes, Subongi Nkosi Emmanuel Nzimande, but better known as Uplayed, you know. Damn, played every day. He stresses me, this guy. He stresses me. So played in Nzimande, he's like, oh my God, yes, I'm a student, I am Kataza. So he's like, he's comparing the free education marches and everything to a popular US television soapy called The Bold and the Beautiful. You know The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm concerned. Every year it's like a soapy now. The Bold and the Beautiful. Nzimande made the remark which has sparked fury amongst many people on social media. While addressing the portfolio community yesterday, he called for an end to the shutdown of universities by students, saying that the year was already lost. Social media users didn't take Nzimande's remarks lightly, even calling him arrogant. You know, for instance, Quinita Hunter says that arrogance. Students protest every year, and now it's a soapy all of a sudden. Damn, tell Blakes get out the damn parliament.
Yeah.
I'm with that, man. Every day, every year, every few weeks, this man has to say something controversial.
Yeah.
This man has to talk as if we're Khintaba. I don't understand what's wrong with Blade, bro. How ironic. The head of higher education speaks as if he doesn't think. You know, it's weird. And people on Twitter, of course, like that article said, they're not happy at all.
Yeah.
Advocate Barry Rue says Blade Nzimande needs to learn to use his words with respect and wisdom.
Yeah.
He is employed because of the very students and their families. He's not doing any of them a favor. His arrogant and overbearing personality does nothing for him or the country. Honestly, it does nothing for no one, bro. His kids are probably so good. He's a minister. His kids probably get like the best of the best. You know, they get security to go, oh my God, you know. And here he is trying to ridicule a struggle that other kids are going through. Damn, these kids don't just wake up in the morning and strike because they want to. They're doing this because Gunzima. And this man literally just went on air and made their efforts seem so futile. He compared it to a US show that's been going on for more than 21 years. So he thinks this is all just a joke. Damn it.
And it just goes on to, like, it shows how much he doesn't care. Like, it's not affecting him in the... Because that's such a glib statement to make. You know, it's coming from a place of really, like, great arrogance.
Super arrogance,
but also
bro.
just not caring to, like... I'm good, so why should I care
Yeah,
about
I'm
you?
good. Like, I get it. I'm your minister and all, but
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Dude, someone died, in this whole protest.
Yeah.
Someone died. People have been shot. This man just compared it to a damn. What does he compare it to? Like the Bold and the Beautiful.
Bold and the Beautiful.
Was there anything not better than the Bold and the Beautiful played? Come on, I'm gonna come for you for that one, but we're skipping it. I'm still angry about the fact that you said it.
Yeah.
We're gonna let that go. Yeah. I want him to add me. I wish I was that important for him to add me on Twitter and be like, "Yo, I heard you were talking all that game on your show today.
Yeah.
You were feeling powerful, big man." And I'll fight him on Twitter. But it's fine. It's fine. What's trending on your tail, guys? What do you guys
From
see?
me, I just saw someone on Twitter saying, Lewis XIV,
Yeah.
Bengu says, God, right, okay, friendship allowance, iyafuneka phela, ama-secret enu ayasini.
Yay!
Ngiyayifuna mna.
Akathethi what a line, Kosa.
Akaxoki.
Akaxoki.
Akaphosisi.
You know,
Yes.
he's talking the real truth over there, and it's big facts. Have your friends never told you something, and then you're like, "Yo, bro, hi, bro."
Then my friend told me something,
Hi,
what
bro.
is yo, we are going to the grave with this one.
Yeah.
So, cala la mali, please.
Yeah.
Never
I
Cala la
swear.
mali.
Aye,
When
nah.
am I going to die? In Zimmerland, it's here. I don't
Honestly.
sleep at night.
Honestly.
Because of the sickness.
Iyangisindela.
I need the money.
Mm,
I need a spa date just to go relax.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing someone has ever told you? Don't go into detail with it. Don't tell us who. If it's criminal, don't go into detail about how criminal it is. But what's the craziest thing someone has ever told you?
Yo. No, criminal.
It's criminal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's criminal.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that person heard it from someone else.
Yeah. Criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal.
Yeah.
I have a friend, who noticed he got stopped at roadblock by the police, and he was like, "What? I drive a Beamer, bruh. Why am I gonna stop for these guys?" So he beat it. Whoop, beat it. On that day, the police were feeling frisky, so they decided to chase him. Right? So they chase him. Yeah. He's like, "Bruh, I see these people, man." But in my head, I'm like, they won't catch up. That's a Corolla. I'm in a Beamer. They won't catch up. So he ended up driving to one of the houses that was nearby to someone that we actually know. And then it's an apartment. It's a complex, man. So once he drove inside, we lost him. He's like, chill for like a few minutes in the parking lot. And then I drove out and I went home. I was like, damn. So that's a wild thing that I'm taking to the grave,
You're not taking it to the grave. Everyone knows.
But do you know who it is? No, you don't. So I'm taking it to the grave still. All right, it's going to the grave. Time right now is 12:14, baby. You're still right here on the Rush, on the Melville Rush.
Yes.
We're talking about amatota, abroke, and abafazi, ababroke. Do broke people deserve love? Let's hear your opening motion. Do broke people deserve love?
Kudrwano,
Yes.
Sio,
Yes.
Mtato.
Mm-hmm.
May I approach the bench?
You may.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, though it's fair to say that everyone deserves love. And listen, there's a thing called civil rights.
Civil rights.
And there's a thing called dignity.
This thing called dignity.
And as members of society, it is our responsibility to dignify people. Treat them like human beings.
Honestly.
Like the honest, hard-working human beings that they are.
She ain't lying.
However, an argument could be made.
Yeah. What's the argument?
That in a relationship where there are two people and both people are broke, where's the growth?
Where is the growth?
What will become of this relationship?
How will we work?
How will we survive?
Do we take your hard
What are we going to eat?
What are we gonna eat?
Do we take your hardworking statement and change it to hardly working?
Hardly working. Oh man,
my God.
Tato.
You could be a hard worker, or you could be
Hardly working.
Damn, Tato is a poet.
Yes.
If I'm trying to spend quality time with you, baby, I'm not sneaking around in your mama's house.
Hey.
Like that's not happening.
Back room.
Coming at me now.
Back room.
Coming
Back
at
room.
me
Get
now.
back room.
Actually,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Esona, I hear your motion. Nah? I hear Esona's motion. Nah? And I thought I was gonna be on the same side of broke people don't deserve love. No ways. I gotta defend my people.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotta defend my
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna be these people for long. No. It ends now. It ends
It
now.
ends, yeah.
But I gotta defend these people. Broke people do deserve love.
Yes.
Broke people deserve love. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, I've been crying for you like every time I get an opportunity, I cry about this and that. I'm gonna cry about it again. You know, a week does not go by where I don't cry about this. I had a solid relationship, right?
Yeah.
A solid relationship being spun. I paid my taxes like a grown man, you know? And I took the babe out on dates. Bought the babe clothes, bought the babe food. We were good, ne? And then I lost me boyfriend. I was acting like a boy, right? And then when I resigned my job because I didn't like where I was working, and I wanted to get out of there, I got broke, of course. You know, like Maria Pela, now we can't go on dates. Now I can't come to you as often as I wanted to because I don't have petrol money no more. And she started acting funny, and she left, and she ended up leaving. We ended up breaking up. Ne?
Yeah.
I was sad. It left me in a hole for
You cried for 40 days.
40 days, 40 nights, crying blood, Baba, just crying there in my bed, just crying. And then at that point, I also wanted love, but no one wanted to love me.
Yeah.
So this motion that broke people don't deserve love, I honestly feel like it's rubbish. Ne? I feel like it's rubbish because we can make it work. That's on.
No.
Fede, you don't. No. Fede, you guys don't want to go to my mom's house and sneak in.
Yeah.
But my mom caused that I'm not span, so I can't afford to go get my own place. So my mom knows that.
Then love your mom.
There you go.
Love your mom. And love the people you live with at home.
Why are you in a relationship?
I can't. Who am I going to sleep with?
Wait.
Take it deep,
Angibona
eh?
nomama khona uthatha apha ebhedini.
Hayibo.
Angikhuluma leyo sleep siyo. Angikhuluma leyo sleep siyo. Ngikhuluma nge-sleep where you gotta hide the peanut in the peanut hole.
Then I don't know.
Butter.
You need love.
But as grown people, we are not sneaking in. We are not I don't have to take off my shoes and
Oh, you know,
no. Go me and tell your spaghetti.
I even gotta take off my shirt for this one.
I need to pee in a bucket.
You're not gonna pee
in the bucket.
You're not gonna pee. You're not
parents.
gonna pee in a bucket. You're gonna pee in the house.
This is home, right?
You
Talking
gotta-
about peeing in buckets.
You're at home. I brought you to
GP,
my
girl.
home, you know? And
Jesus.
for the mere fact that I brought you to my house, I'm spitting fire. I gotta burp it out. Now for the mere fact that I brought you home, my parents understand. They understand that I'm a grown man, and they understand that as a grown man, I have needs. My needs are no longer watching cartoons until I pass out. My needs are getting someone's daughter on me, under me, next to me. You know, I can't do that if no one's trying to love me.
No.
I'm literally still the same guy. Your broke boyfriend, he's still the same guy. You know, I feel like broke people are actually the best people to date. You know, I'm gonna tell you why they're the best people to date. Broke people will never cheat on you because they know they have nothing to give you. You know,
But still, even someone who has money wouldn't.
a rich man will cheat on you.
No.
A rich man will cheat.
Bonke.
Let me tell you.
Then it's
all-
fine. He can shit on me, but at least he's not broke.
But
At
you
least
can't
not broke.
cheat.
Damn, girl, that's so...
No, CEO.
No.
Already.
No, CEO. So you'd rather
And also, broke men don't cheat because who wants a broke guy?
no.
CEO, you're losing
No.
points.
They
No.
do cheat.
She-
See, we haven't heard your opening statement because you're busy talking
Okay,
too much.
okay, let's hear her
Opening
opening
statement.
statement.
Opening
You call yourself a man, but you don't have
Aye.
money.
Money ain't all that.
No.
Money.
No.
So now,
Can I tell
okay.
you a story quickly?
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was leaving, I went to the spaza shop. Fine. So when I come out, this guy, baby, put me up stairs. I say hi, sister.
Huh?
Hi.
I say hi.
Sio, okay, no. The issue here, the issue here is that I feel like Sio is a classist.
No, guys.
You looked at that man's skipper and you were like, what
The
the
fact that
hell?
uhamba ngenyawo ungena espaza shop. Ufuna ntoni espaza shop ukuzoyidwa? Ufuna ntoni espaza shop? Uyothi
I don't even know.
Damn,
uyothi
girl.
I don't even know how
Damn,
to treat this
girl.
right
ufuna
now.
ungena
I never
kwakuwe.
ever thought...
Okay, question. Yeah?
Ntato's saying something.
Tato, what are you trying to say, bro?
I never thought anybody could ever lose points as fast as Sia's losing points.
Sure.
Uteni?
She's
Puti, he
saying
never thought anyone could lose points as fast as
you're
you're losing points.
right now. He's like, well, he was gonna give you a shot one day, but now that you don't like broke men, he's not gonna give you a shot.
Now it's fine. Okay.
I will
Say,
Tato's
like,
not broke, guys.
That's not broke, bro.
Tato's broke.
Tato's got his own whip, bro.
Hey,
That's
You know,
fine.
and here's my question. Yeah. Now, let's say you're in a relationship now of 5 years, your boyfriend has a job, he's treating you good, takes on these vacations that you love. And then after 5 years, you guys decide, you know what, we're working out so well, let's get married. And then you marry this guy. And then you marry for like another good 10 years. Now you've been together for 15. Yeah? And then year 16, it all hits the fan. He loses his company, he loses his job, goes broke. Are you going to leave that man?
Love is not gonna pay the bills.
Who?
Love is not gonna pay the bonds. Love is not gonna get the Aldi bag. Love is not gonna pay the cars, the school fees.
Take my
What
heart,
are we gonna
step on it, and turn it into dust if you must.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Oh,
Still.
man.
I leave.
You know what? I understand completely. Sucks, but I understand completely.
Yeah.
You know, when I lost my hand, né? And when I started seeing that she was with someone who has more money than me, né? It impacted my self-esteem so hard.
Yeah.
Because I literally felt like this hand didn't even look at the qualities that I have. She forgot the fact that I used to make her laugh, I used to make her smile, I used to be the person that she turned to when she was having a bad day. All she could see was the fact that this guy can't buy me McDonald's now. This guy can't pick me up
and
at
it's
night.
not that like you're a gold digger or you love money or whatever.
You're putting yourself
it's just
first.
that a relationship doesn't work if there's no money.
Who said this, guys?
It doesn't work.
Who said
How do we
this?
go on dates?
you
How do we go
know,
on vacations?
yeah, you know, there's this
How we do
crazy chat,
activities.
right? And I think I was talking to my dad about, I think, is it his Java song
Yeah,
or something where he's talking about some hun leaving him,
yeah,
and then he got famous. He started to be successful. So
Yeah.
like I think like she left him when he was a struggling artist or on the come up.
Yeah.
And then now he's famous.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's kind of
She's
like a
coming
what
back.
now? And
Bunch of
you know stories like that.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because for me, I remember thinking, why is that always the response to it though? Because if I'm in a situation right now and it's not working out, man.
yeah.
And I've waited for you to get to the place where you need to be, but we are struggling, dog.
Yeah.
And I really need to, and it's like that acrimony chat of like, yo, I held you down,
Okay.
but at some point I need to think about me.
You brought it up.
At some point
I need to put
we
myself
need
first.
money.
You brought it
and,
up.
and it just so happened that, look, after I left you, you became successful. And now homeboy is like sour. And
Yeah.
for me, I don't get why you're sour.
Yeah.
Why are you sour for me making a decision that was good for me at that time?
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
okay,
Completely understand. I get it. Completely understand. But now that you brought it up, né? And the conversation is, do broke people deserve love?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who was wrong in acrimony?
We are not getting into
Who was
that.
wrong
Whoa!
in acrimony?
you
So,
No, we're never gonna finish
Who we can, because we have
We
6
won't.
minutes before we go into the news. So this 6 minutes is allocated into us talking about who was wrong in acrimony.
They were both obviously
No one was wrong
though.
besides the woman there.
They were both wrong.
Literally, no. How's the guy wrong?
Because, dude, think about you now, né?
Yeah.
and we've spoken about how it feels when you're not having like an income and you're not living a sustainable life, not living the life that you want to be living,
Yeah.
can't afford to pay your bills, you're living at home, all of that stuff that takes a heavy emotional toll
Yeah.
for anyone, and you haven't even been doing it for that long.
Yeah.
Imagine being with someone, weren't they together for like
Yes.
18
Yes.
years?
Yeah.
Yes.
18 years. 18 years of struggle, dog.
Yeah.
Your inheritance money, you invested in this man because you believed in him,
Yeah.
because you loved him, because you are like, I'm gonna hold you down, I'm your girl.
Yeah.
Paid your bills,
Yeah.
paid for all your failed experiments.
Yeah. I fed you.
Emotionally,
I
like
clothed you.
just I can't stop thinking about what that did to that. Of course it drove her crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
It's
you're waking
draining.
up every morning. You're working 2 jobs and you come home, this man
feed
is
a man.
wallowing. He's
You
wallowing
working 2 jobs to feed a grown man.
for 18 years, right? And for me, I'm not even like, cause I'm gonna do the why they're both wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
C obviously hates the
Don't-
fact that he's a grown ass man and can't afford
Okay.
right? I'm gonna explain why they're both wrong.
Okay.
And so I'm speaking about the emotional toll, the psychological toll, the financial toll.
Yeah.
You know, I think she couldn't have children.
Yeah, she couldn't have
Yeah.
children. Because he was cheating when they were still dating.
Okay.
No.
Okay. He did.
He did cheat.
Okay.
He
did
cheated on her. Yo, bruh, that's a whole other chat though. But she couldn't have children.
Yeah.
What happened, and now she can't have kids, right? 18 years of always just you're slowly driving. You're getting crazy. William said
Yeah,
2
we can't
jobs.
check. One
Yeah,
by
booyah.
one.
Long to quit his job. How? So okay, cool. You quit your job. You're not happy. What happens to our
What
bills?
now?
What happens
Yeah.
to our electricity?
Okay.
Okay, you're following your dream. All right, cool. You got your dream.
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, player. Do your
Yeah.
thing. Okay, and then your experiment destroys the electricity of the house.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, but I'll sit there and fair too. Okay, but your dream, then.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. No, it's fine. I'm gonna push these 2 jobs. I'm gonna wake up every day. I'm gonna come home. I got clean brothers. I got pay
Peggy.
brothers. Uhleli. Ne?
Okay.
Okay, cool, dude. And then, and the worst part about this is that it was such a misunderstanding because he wasn't cheating on her at that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But obviously, if that's what she thought, of course she's gonna go crazy. Of course she's gonna go crazy. She gave this guy her entire inheritance.
Yeah.
Their mother's house. Everything. Everything she could give. And that's the thing, is that this guy was a literal leech. He was a leech, just sucking.
I'm gonna need you to give me an opportunity to defend my bro.
But I'm about to though.
I
you
want
don't have
to defend him.
Why?
Let me come in, because I know you're gonna defend him like a woman, not seeing him from the perspective of a man.
Okay.
Okay.
Your point.
So here's my point. Fede Gazi cheated when they were like 19, 18. Nah? She got into a car accident which she caused that caused her to lose those babies. Her opportunity to make babies.
It wasn't her fault,
She
though.
drove into his house. She drove into his house.
Nama would do the same thing.
That's crazy. You're gonna break your back and be paralyzed. This is my fault now.
Yeah.
You see,
It's still your
she was
fault.
crazy.
It's still your fault.
Fed.
Because you drove me to do that.
That's all you. How could
But
you let
guys,
me
I
do
don't
that?
think that's relevant. That era, that's not relevant.
It is. It is, because he cheated when they were kids and then he never did it again. They got married. He showed her that he loves her. They made vows that said through better and through worse.
Yeah.
Right? They went through the worst. The worst was him not having a job. The worst was him burning down the house. The worst was him not doing anything when she went to work besides working on that damn project of his.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also,
okay, yeah,
something
that
you
thing.
gotta look at is that this guy wasn't trying to be some SoundCloud rapper. He wasn't trying to make music. He was trying to do something in physics, something that it's probable you can calculate is success. He was close to it. He knew he was gonna get to a point where he was gonna be able to afford to pay her back and give her everything that he wanted, right? This man really loved her. This man really loved her, but she was spineless. That's how I'm gonna put it. She was spineless because she listened to her sisters talking about leave this man when her sisters were in terrible relationships already. She listened to people whose relationships were failing. All because she was looking at things that are happening. She was being mad superficial about her relationship. Her relationship had nothing to do with money, with love at some point. It felt like a business transaction. And when this man achieved all of it, she got angry and felt like, yo, this man just played me. He just wasted my time. Girl, this man did everything that he said he's gonna do for you, for another woman, because you went crazy. You decided to give up. You forgot the dream. You lost. He could never be wrong. This man always stood by his woman's side from the jet. He was with her. She's just the one who was listening to outside forces. She's just the one who had her own thoughts. She thought he was cheating. This man loves you. He told you so many times he'd never cheat on you. But because because he's a broke nigga, you think that's all he's gonna do. Panjala, but time right now, 12:30, baby. Let's go straight.
But
into
what
the
about
news.
the bad times?
Let's go into the
Yeah,
news.
get there. What
Let's
about
go-
the
let's go-
no?
let's
If
go- let's
if
go.
there's bad times, so
That's
she
what
better and
2 minutes. Did you hear how I wrapped it up and then the clap came on?
Yeah, no.
We should have just went into the news,
No.
bro. You stole my
would
superhero
never.
moment.
But I
there.
said I wasn't dead.
I
She was
wasn't-
still talking
no,
about
because and we told you not to open this. We told you
Yeah.
don't go there. But you did.
Okay, let's hear what you're gonna say.
Okay, so what? By what you're
Type is
saying,
telling you times down, baby.
by what you're saying,
Yeah.
it's okay for him to go through bad times. Okay, when you're going through bad times, it's cool.
Mhm.
And then I leave. Can't that be a rough patch? Can't we say that
You
was a
left.
rough patch?
You left.
Yeah.
That's not a rough. Look, having
And-
a,
But I can
It
come back.
is.
guys,
But I can
guys.
come back.
It is.
Having a bad day at work.
Now
that's
when you
a
come
rough
back
patch.
and you say, hey,
Quitting your job, that's something different. We'll talk about this. We still got time because time right now is
Alright.
12:31. We come back, we'll talk about how acrimony is a perfect representation of how today's women look at broke men. Here's Esonanda Lisa with the news.
It's top of the hour. Time for news on ilovemarvel.live.
good afternoon, everybody. The time is 12:33. I am Esonanda Lisa with your news headlines. So, French authorities said on Tuesday that they were investigating the death of a 26-year-old medical student after he received AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine, while stressing that no link had been established yet with the jab. In other news, David Dobrik's former assistant and current Vlog Squad member Natalie Maragina addresses the allegations against the group for the first time. That was your those were your news headlines with Esonanda Lisa. I'm passing over to your sports bulletin with Sio Mali.
Bring you all the sporting news. This is sports on ilovemarvel.live.
Time is 34 minutes past 12. It is the 24th of March 2021. I am Siani Semani with the Sports Bulletin. In rugby news, England dropped down in world rugby rankings. Springboks remain number one.
Sugar baby, I saw it yesterday. Sugar.
France have moved past England into third spot on the latest world rugby rankings. This follows Les Blues' last gasp 32-36 nations win over Wales in Paris on the weekend. In fact, England could have slipped further down the rankings had it not been for winger Johnny May's late consultation try in 32-18 loss to Ireland in Dublin. The Irish were on course to overtake England in fourth spot until May's late try closed the gap sufficiently. Ireland did, however, move up a spot past Wales into fifth. The top-ranked Springboks and second-place All Blacks still comfortably lead the pack, despite South Africa not playing a test since their World Rugby triumph in 2019. Wales, who moved down to sixth, still top the Six Nations table. For France to pin them to the title, they need to score 4 tries or more and beat Scotland by 21 points in Paris on Friday. The French last won the Six Nations in 2010. World rankings top 10. First, we've got South Africa. Number 2, New Zealand. Third place, France. Fourth place, England. Fifth place, Ireland. Sixth place, Wales. 7th, Australia. 8, Argentina. 9, Scotland. And number 10, Japan. In more rugby news, SA Rugby mourns death of former Western Province President Ronnie Manson. Former president of Western Province Rugby Football Union and SA Rugby Senior Vice President Ronnie Manson died on Monday. SA Rugby confirmed the news in a statement released on Tuesday, with the organization's current president, Mark Alexander, paying his respects. Mason was the first Western Province president after unification, and he also brought a lot of businesses acumen to local rugby at a time when the game went fully professional in the mid-90s, the statement read. Furthermore, he was part of SA Rugby structures when commercial activities really took off a turn of the century as the governing body established a full professional arm. Alexander praised Mason for his contribution to South African rugby. Ronnie was vastly experienced and distinguished rugby administrator and businessman, and he played a huge role at a difficult time during our rugby history, especially in mending and building relationships during his 9 years in office, said Alexandra. Through his vast experience from working at Sanlam, he could guide both SA Rugby and Western Province through some turbulent waters, and his role in changing the face of the game in South Africa will never be forgotten, Alexandra said. Thank you, those who spoke to Missy Olise Mali and the news headlines with us. But now, the Melville Rush.
Back to the Melville Rush, baby. And
Melville Rush.
I'm going to need you to actually talk to us with this one. I want to find out, where do you stand? Do broke people really deserve love? Do broke people deserve to go unloved or not?
Yeah.
And
Right.
also, people having the chat of acrimony. I want us to settle it on this show once and for all.
That's
Who was wrong? Who was wrong? I still stand
was
by
you
it.
can't say one person was wrong.
Taraji was wrong, man.
Dude, that's mad ignorant, actually.
How?
Mugai
What do
was
you
wrong.
mean,
Full stop, guys.
how?
Let's move.
Guys, look.
I can't
man,
be.
You
There's a
guys.
tweet.
Link us to that Ulitoki song.
There's a
Y'all
tweet.
are lying.
Quick.
Don't
There's a
do
tweet
that.
by @Bright_Davis, right? He
Yeah.
says, "What I learned from the movie Acrimony is simple. Never
Mhm.
build your love for someone based on what they promised to give you. Because when those promises fail, you won't have a reason to love them."
Yeah.
And then if you look at it properly, right? In the movie, they genuinely loved each other when it started off, right? They had a real thing until he told her what he's working on, what he's gonna do, and then he went to go show her the building, and then he went to tell her
Yeah.
that I'm gonna give you a boat, and then we're gonna have all this money, baby. We're gonna be luxurious. In her head, everything she was doing for him was motivated by the fact that he said, "Well, if this works out, this is all I'm gonna do for you." So in her head, she was like, "What's a low $300,000 or $500,000 that my mom left for me? This man's gonna make millions. This man is gonna be there for me." When those millions didn't come after 18 years, her mind was like, do I still want to be with this man? She walked in with the soul, well, not with the sole intention, but she ended up having the intention of just being rich. And when that didn't happen, she forgot about the vows that she made. For better or for worse, for her, it's just for better. There was no for worse. And this is why, in my books, she'll always be wrong. This is why, in my books, women who always go for the richer man instead of a man's personality, they'll never make it in life. Me, I can behave. I'm going to see. Maybe you will find happiness. Yeah. I was just saying that because I was
I'll find
in it.
happiness in a man that has money.
No, at the end of the day, I think, like,
Shut up.
okay, at the end of the day, it's very
They'll
important to, and this is yet a display of one thing that's wrong with people,
Yeah.
is that it's easy for girls and females to be like, what the hell, this man ain't shit. And it's easy for brothers to be like, how, my G, are you out of your mind? Like, literally, what you just said isn't wrong, but what I said isn't wrong either.
Yeah.
And what I said, just like what you said, is more than enough reason for both of those people to not be in that relationship. And the fact that we're actually sitting here and having a debate about who's wrong in acrimony,
That means Tyler
when
Perry's
clearly
amazing.
both of those people are crazy,
Yeah.
both of those people are toxic. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you feel passionate about the fact that as a man, this guy was emasculated, humiliated,
Yeah.
and then left, and like he got divorced, right? His
Yeah.
wife left
Yeah.
him
And he got
because
married to
of
a
someone
beautiful
else.
hun.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that she also was like constantly draining herself and giving everything or whatever to this person. It doesn't matter if you think what she was giving was enough. To her, it
That
was
was
everything.
Yeah.
That was all she had.
And to her, that was enough to drive her crazy.
Damn.
To him, he gave her everything that he could.
Yeah.
To him, that's what he thought he was doing. He
Yeah.
thought he was giving her everything that he could. So at the end of the day, it's important not to be ignorant. And when I say like that statement was ignorant, is because both of these people are toxic.
Yeah.
Neither of them should have been in a relationship to start off with. Clearly, they don't know how to handle one. And if you're going to listen to external people to convince you to leave your husband,
You're weak.
look at that relationship.
Yeah.
Look at those people, and do they care about you? Do they care? Do they respect your relationship?
Yeah.
If you're in a position where someone, your wife, walking out on you, and all of a sudden, oh, like there's this lady now who's giving you what she didn't, if that's enough to leave the person that you claimed was your soulmate,
Yeah.
no, then relook the value of that relationship. Then it wasn't as
fact.
valuable as you think it is.
So you agree?
They both wrong.
So you agree that
I don't
loving
agree with
money
you.
more than someone or liking objects more than someone is toxic?
I don't think it takes a genius to figure that out.
So
I
it's
think
toxic.
it is toxic, but
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, a man must have
Hold
money.
on. You're like, ouch.
Yes.
That hurts so much.
Yes, obviously, I mean, if you're gonna love the object or money, that means you don't love him. But I mean, he must have money.
Mm.
Yes, you're gonna love him, you're gonna be in love, you'll do anything for him, but he must have money at the end of the day.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think what
That's-
you're trying to say, and like correct me if I'm wrong.
You want comfort.
It's just the idea of stressing about money is very strenuous to a relationship. Am I wrong?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
start fighting.
And you start fighting
Why
about
you
stuff
don't
like
enjoy
that.
the sex, yo?
What's up?
You don't even enjoy the sex. If,
Yeah.
Like,
Tato says you don't even enjoy the sex.
I swear.
I wouldn't
Like, what are
know.
you doing?
Can't relate to those like issues. I'm never worried about money in a relationship.
But I'm sure you can't.
It's
I mean,
probably very stressful.
mm.
And again, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that if
Ouch.
you have money problems, that's a serious problem to have in a relation, especially if you're trying to build
Build
Yeah.
life together.
onto it. Yeah.
Dating someone that's broke, oh well. But if you're married to someone and there's no income, that's an issue.
Yeah.
And you can be offended, but
As much as
understand that
you
if
want.
you're offended at what I'm saying, then you're the problem.
You're the problem. Then
Because-
look into your relationship.
Yes.
Mm.
Big facts there. Big facts.
So Intata doesn't agree.
He doesn't
Yeah,
agree.
that's
Look,
that's
look,
cool, bro.
having a problem with it's one thing, right? But like how you socialize the problem and how you choose to
Deal with
go forward
Mhm.
with that. Like if you're really saying it's not about the money and you just
Oh.
love the dude and you can like move forward and make something happen regardless, y'all should walk hand in hand and help each other out.
Yeah.
Like, milk this cow.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know,
And I agree with you. I think Ntato's just saying like the approach that sometimes women have in pointing this out
Yeah.
is both insensitive and it makes us seem like gold diggers
Yeah.
because of
Mhm.
how we're discussing it.
Mm.
I get you. I was
For me,
literally about to say that, you know,
Yeah.
when you got money, nah, wherever you go, Mr. Basadi, where. You
Yeah.
know, Mr.
Mr.
you-
Yeah.
I wanted to say Mr. Beach, but Mr. Basadi, because
Yeah.
whenever you walk in, like, we are Kanya, no Kanya, Monemag. Like, they see you from a distance. Who put my
Yeah.
See you from a distance, but yes, is this the man I gotta be with? And
Yeah.
as soon as you go broke,
Bad laws, I thought. They do like that.
back lost, dog. You smell now. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
And no one trying to be in your presence, you know. I don't know when was the last time someone like just said, let's go out on a date because like I'm broke, you know. And also a lot of us don't want to pay for a guy. I don't understand
That's the thing.
what's that about. Like if
Like,
I
No, do you
if
know
I
what?
can
Can
pay
I
for
say
you, why
something?
can't you pay for
Can
money?
I say something?
Yeah.
I was in a relationship. I didn't mind paying whatsoever.
Yeah.
If she loves you, she will pay.
She
Yeah.
will.
So why did you
If she
leave
doesn't
him?
love you,
Why did you leave him?
no, that's none of your business. It's got nothing to do with money. It's
Okay.
got nothing to do with money. Trust me.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't love you, then she's not gonna pay.
Facts.
She will not pay.
That's
Carry
big
out.
facts.
And also,
That's
if
big
you're
facts.
willing to pay, she's going
She
to pay.
will too.
If you're not stingy,
Yeah.
she won't be stingy.
Of course, I'm your
Yeah.
boyfriend. I can't be stingy. I mean, you're literally forcing me. You're not forcing me, but society dictates that as a man.
Yeah.
I gotta be
Yeah.
the one who reaches out for like the bill first. Sometimes they are seeing the bill, but faith. I'm calling we bamba. I want to give
Oh,
it to
yeah.
my hand, bro.
Yeah.
Why can't my hand just like
That's wild.
A
Hang
nigga,
on.
a
But
nigga
I've
with
said
money,
this
a
before.
nigga with money will go out, find a hot or beautiful or whatever young girl with potential, uplift her, and like make her a woman with that money. And a woman with money will never do that to a dude that ain't got no money.
Okay. I don't
Doesn't
agree with
against
that.
Yeah?
I don't agree with
you
that.
don't agree with that?
No.
I
I
agree
don't
with
like. I don't like how he said it.
it. Oh, okay, let me try to put it in less.
Maybe rephrase
No,
it.
let's not.
You know what I mean,
terms.
though? I'm sure you
He's
get the
like-
logic, even if
okay.
you don't like
No,
how I
I
said it.
get. I get the logic,
You're-
but
you're
I
like-
don't
you're-
agree with
No,
it.
Tato, I don't. Actually, I don't agree with you.
No, hold on.
No,
Hold on.
See, you done lost so many points. You
Hold
should
on.
just like
Hold
walk
on.
out the studio right now.
Yeah.
Said was if when a man has money, he's able to take that money and make a woman better.
Mm-hmm.
But a woman won't take her money and make a man
But what's
better.
making her
wrong.
better?
Exactly.
When you say make a woman out of her, what are you talking? What are you saying?
I'm saying,
Nurture her.
like, take
Build
her
a
out
home
of this
for her.
life that she's in, bro.
Sometimes she doesn't
Save
even have
her. I'm
education.
talking about like
No.
buying her the clothes,
No.
taking her to the spots.
But
No.
women can also do
No.
that. I know
Where?
women who've
I'm
done
not
it.
a damsel in distress.
I
Don't
know
say
women
you're
who've done
making
it.
a woman out of someone. Don't say you're making my life better
When you
because
make
you
a
have
woman,
money.
if I make a woman
Am I?
out of you,
Oh my
it means
God!
I'm trying to look out for you. I'm trying
You
to help
are.
you.
Tato said reach there, bro. I wish I could push.
But even the way he said it made it seem like, you know, the man just took the lady out of nowhere and made
Sometimes-
Like
Yes,
it's like
yes.
saying you and
In a
me.
way,
and
it
I
happens
like
like
something.
that many
Yeah.
times. Oh my
Yeah.
God,
That's
that's how
an
it
issue.
happened.
Okay, example. I know
What's up?
this is made up. Nah, this
Okay.
is fictional, but made
Yeah.
up. you guys watch The River, right? Okay, I don't know if you watch.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I know the river.
No,
Yeah.
In The
I
River,
don't.
there's that Tumi Han, right?
Right.
Tumi Bakaplo Misos were in a shack. She lived in a shack. She lived in street roads where it was made of gravel. And then she married that Kolanika or whatever his name is, Zolani.
Right.
And then Zolani moved her to an estate. She started wearing diamonds. She started wearing designer gowns. She started going to events that she's never known about before.
But it's not because she had a problem with her previous life. It's that she got married to a rich man.
So you agree?
That's what
she
happens
got
when
saved.
you know.
That's-
No, she was not saved.
She was
had
not
no problem with
saved.
her previous life.
She married a rich
She
man.
married a rich man.
That is what
And
happens
What
when
happens
you
when
marry.
what happens when you marry a rich man? You live in an estate.
Okay,
You
wait,
drive
wait.
a car.
She was
You
trying to
wear the
escape.
clothes.
So you guys are cool
No,
with
she wasn't escaping.
so
What's up?
now you flip flopping. You're talking about she was happy with her previous life, living in that shack and what, and now she got married to a rich man. Life got better, yes, but don't you see that the whole thing behind that mentality of that man going for that particular woman
Was to
was
save her.
to actually uplift her?
No,
That's the
no,
problem.
It was not
That's
to
the
save
point.
her. He fell
That's
in love
the
with
problem.
You won't do something like that for a person you don't care about. First of
Yeah,
all.
but that's again that's
You know,
the issue
women
in the
don't
wording
have
is that
that
you
type of
are
patience
looking
for
at
guys.
women like
Objects.
helpless women in distress.
No.
They're
So
not
I
in
didn't go to
distress.
do me
We
because
understand
I want
nature.
to
A
save her.
man
No,
wants
I'm
a
going to
woman.
do me because I love her.
Mangani told me ekhalayo ngezinto so and I can help. I'm definitely gonna do something about it.
And
If you love me and I'm broke and you balling, you ain't finna do shit for me. You just gonna walk away and go to Nitisi because he's got a band.
Cause
Damn,
this
son,
got
who hurt
banned,
you?
bro. No
Who
one
hurt
guys,
you?
guys,
you?
guys,
Who left you?
no,
I don't know.
I'm looking at him right now like,
no.
damn,
No one
son.
hurt. No one
Been
hurt.
through a lot.
These are just
Okay.
fake
You know what I
facts.
mean?
This is how the
Streets.
world
They're
is
not
happening out there.
facts.
They're not facts. So
These are street facts.
The street facts.
It's reality.
Are they
You
street
can't talk
facts?
about
in the
facts.
streets
Talking
that
about
this is how it
reality.
goes, bro.
This is life.
No one's gonna save a man, but a man just might save a woman.
but it's
No,
not even
she
saving.
doesn't
Exactly.
save her.
That's a
guys.
fact.
It's about
Okay, he's
saved.
helping her.
It's not helping.
What am I doing?
Uplifting,
I'm
They
getting
fell
out of
in
the
love.
shack. I'm
They
getting
fell
out of
in
the
love. They
shack.
got
nurturing,
married.
Giving a better
whatever.
life, bro.
It's not about giving you a better
No.
life. We got married. I got married to a rich man. Therefore, I'm gonna live the rich life. Not because I had a problem with my previous. Who told me didn't go to Solani once? I
Shout
live in
out-
a shack.
shout out to
Take
Chris
me
Brown.
out here. Please help me.
No.
They fell in love.
Okay.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
Chris
I
Brown
ain't
said,
never dated a
okay,
broke bitch.
I'm not gonna say that line, but Chris
do
Brown,
that.
Chris Brown was like, but look, here's what I'm gonna
Don't do
say.
that,
Nah,
yeah.
Here's what if there was a real situation, nah,
Right.
the fact that to me Naplamako Zuzong Kuku and Zolani had money like that, it was really influential to the success of that relationship. Them getting married, I feel like was made successful by the fact that Tumi knew Zolani is a rich man. Tumi knew that I'm never gonna struggle again. Tumi
Exactly.
knew that she's never gonna go through what her father could never give her.
Exactly.
Zolani's gonna do way better than her father could because her dad
Preach,
struggled.
brother.
Her dad couldn't take her out of a shack. Her
Amen.
dad kept her in that little weird
But
place.
she never told
And
me
Zolani,
life.
Zolani, her daddy, put her in the house.
Solani is not the dad.
No,
He's
church
Solani
don't
is the
clap.
husband. But he's rich.
Do you
See.
guys think that this
It's a-
conversation is going anywhere? Please let us know in the
Actually not
comments.
even.
Personally, I don't.
got a
Because
song
whether-
for you.
yes,
It's like the acrimony chat. It will
Yeah.
never end. The
Of
man will always
course.
say the man was right. The woman
Yeah.
will always say the woman was right. will
except
never
for me,
end.
because I'm not ignorant.
But it has nothing to do with ignorance.
It is
We're
magic.
just
No.
being realistic as
No.
humans.
It's not being no.
I
It's all
I
about
feel
what
like
you're
we all
exposed to,
gravitated to
what you
greener
can articulate,
pastures, bro.
what you know and what you don't know.
No. And also it's very important
You
that
ain't
you
even
guys
a-
you
you're
can't
a
get
virgin,
mad
man. What you
because
doing
we're
in
not
this
gonna stroke your
conversation?
ego, you know? Like and that's what happens when a guy purposefully looks for someone in that class, right? In that kind of environment. The little damsel in distress, she lives in a shack. She doesn't, you know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
a cute girl, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like that's someone who's gonna stroke your ego.
Mm.
And unfortunately, I think we're all intelligent enough to understand that, guys, life is not
How-
black and white.
How are you so good at throwing
Yeah.
these underlying jabs that hurt so much? Damn.
Because I don't believe that making noise necessarily means you're saying something intelligent.
Yeah.
And if sometimes you just need to calm down, bring yourself to logic, say something smart.
Mm.
And that's how I think we should wrap up this conversation, because it has gone nowhere.
Anyway, let's wrap up this conversation. Broke people, do broke people deserve love? That's the question. And someone's like, yeah, they do. You know, I'm saying, yeah, they do. See us saying, hell nah, broke people don't deserve no love from me. Imagine giving a broke person love. But you know what? You're right, that's one. You know, sometimes maybe we gotta bring ourselves down and come to a firm conclusion. Right?
Yeah.
But society, like just looking at how society moves and how society works, people always gravitate to greener pastures. People always gravitate to a person who's going to make their life easier.
And there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
there's nothing wrong with it.
That's how the jungle
Guys,
works.
the conversation here was okay. No, the conversation really was who's wrong. Nah.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's Tepo Kalido with them tandas. We'll never end this conversation. But from me and the team, the Rush team, guys, tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Are we doing this tomorrow?
We
Yeah.
are. We
Are
are
we doing
here.
it tomorrow?
Thursday.
Tomorrow Talk Thursdays. We're talking about cars. Vroom vroom, baby.
Yeah.
We're talking about cars. We're talking lights. We're
Yes.
talking camera.
Yes.
We're talking action.
Action.
What's happening in our movie space? Do stay around tomorrow. Be here, and we'll talk about that. But right now, the best job is about to come in. Driver Traiseni is chilling. He's steady chilling. I wish we had a camera that side to show y'all. Yes, Gucci was like, we're about to take pictures of you. Can you wear like your most swankiest pants and like your most swankiest leather jacket? You're good. But yeah, this is how we wrap it up. See you.
It's a goodbye.
Asana?
Bye.
Stay blessed. Stay beautiful. Bye.
Oh man, love it.